This is the Doctor bringing you Battle Brothers Blazing Deserts, the newest expansion to the famed series. I am very excited about this. The new expansion adds a lot of new content. More enemies, more items, these southern cities, new endgame crisis. I am playing this blind. I haven't played early access or anything like that. So my knowledge of all the new content is limited to the patch notes and the few development logs that they put out. So let's just go ahead and get started. With this series, I probably won't be as aggressive as in my Lone Wolf series about taking fights. I'll be a lot more careful because I don't know how to deal with the new enemies. Exactly. So we'll have to be a little careful here. And I'm going to name my company Blood and Sand in honor of the Gladiator origin. This is one new origins added. And this is the chance to live out the old Spartacus roleplay fantasy. If you've ever seen the Stars TV series Spartacus, it ran for 3 seasons. It's very entertaining. It's a little bit like Game of Thrones except without the pretension. Plus it really stuck the landing. So yeah, Gladiators is just appealing, right? You get 3 super soldiers in a way, but you are limited to the same problem as Lone Wolf. You can only have 12 men, which is a very significant challenge towards the end game, especially because you have to somehow be able to build a team of 12 characters that can beat pretty much any fight in the game, and that's not a trivial task to do. So there are a bunch of new banners. I usually leave the late game crisis as Holy War, but I mean not Holy War as random, but I'm gonna go with Holy War because I want to see the new crisis. So it's all very good. Expert, low Ironman. I'm gonna try this unexplored map option because that seems like it could make the game a little more challenging. Trees move slowly. I don't know if that's the tip that really helps you beat Trats, but it is true, they do move slowly. Alright, let's check out our new Gladiators. Irrational, that's not great. Short-sighted, that's fine on a melee character. Alright. This guy has no traits. And then the third guy, tough. That's really good. Wow, that is impressive starting skill there. These are definitely very, very strong characters. So this guy has Glorious Resolve. Reroll every failed morale check for a second chance. That is very solid. Basically, I don't have to put too much more into Resolve. And then this character has a tanking type perk. So he takes less damage with every hit taken. This star distribution is real interesting. He's actually got a 110 starting initiative. That's kind of hilarious. He can be a good nimble character. The Resolve is real interesting. He can actually be a bannerman, but he wouldn't be an amazing bannerman. He'd be an okay bannerman. He's some sort of nimble character. And then this guy, the Viper, well, here's his problem. He has 3 stars in initiative, but his starting initiative is terrible. 101 is bad. Like, to make initiative builds work, you really need a lot more starting initiative. Like, 110 plus would be great. Like, this guy, the Bear, would actually be... if only you had 110 starting initiative plus the 3 stars, because this guy's like having 110 initiative with 1 star, which is okay, but it's not phenomenal. And initiative characters, I always am very picky with them. They have to have very good starting initiative for me to consider building them that way. In any event, I am going to pause the video here to consider what I'm going to do with these characters. Alright, let me go ahead and assign some level ups first. So, and of course rename my characters. What I'm saying, renaming them is the most important thing. So, this guy is going to be Spartacus. This is going to be Crixus. And this is going to be Gannicus. The 3 top gladiators. Alright. Spartacus here. Attack and defense, of course. Let's do +4 hit points. We don't need to up fatigue every single level. Having some hit points on a Battleforged character is going to be very useful. Oh, hold on. Let's, I think we're definitely going to go Colossus. 71. That's acceptable for now. So I am going to up fatigue a little bit because I wanted to give you adrenaline like this. Alright, Crixus here. I'm not thinking you're the greatest melee fighter. I'm not sure what to make you. Let's give you some defense, the +5 hit points obviously. And no matter, like, you're not good enough to be a bannerman, I don't think. You could do some sort of fearsome build or something. You're gonna need a little more fatigue. Alright, now we go with the +3 melee skill. +5 hit points, of course. Well, let's do Colossus. If we could do a fearsome build, they changed fearsome so that if you take this perk and you hit someone at 15 or more points of damage, the enemy takes a morale check with a penalty equal to 20% of my resolve. So in other words, the more resolve I have, the easier it will be to rout my enemies. That is relevant. It's I kind of want to try a build like that, but let me... If I equip... Really? Huh. I'm just, Ooh, not this. Okay, your morale is not the... Or not morale. Ugh, fatigue. Well, now you have problems. I think we gotta up your fatigue a little bit more. And then we'll up resolve from time to time. I don't even think you necessarily need that much more resolve. Like, even 50 resolve, you're applying -10. If you take fearsome, when you hit an enemy at 15 hit points or more, that's significant. Alright, what's gonna be your second perk? You're going nimble for sure. He actually has shockingly good starting initiative. Like, it's not insane to go dodge on you. If you're gonna be some sort of fearsome character, I can take Fortified Mind. Although, you might have a problem hitting people. So you might need Backstabber. And we give you like a War Scythe or something like that. You could be a hybrid, or not hybrid, a polearm type character. Tricky. I'm gonna come back to you. Let's do Gannicus. Alright. You definitely need a bit more fatigue. I'm actually gonna skip. You don't have to level up initiative all the time with initiative characters, even though I don't even want to make you initiative character because your starting initiative is just bad. Still, 3 stars, like, why don't we do it? We need more fatigue on you no matter what. Even with initiative characters, you don't need to up initiative every level. You do need to up attack every level. The whole point of having an initiative character is to have good attack. You don't necessarily need the defense. So your first perk is going to be Colossus, and your second one is going to be Dodge. And let's give you this armor. You have dodge to protect you in 80 initiative. Crixus here needs the shield. This thing only costs 10 fatigue to use. Let me pause, or let me do the level up first. I think you have enough hit points. Let's up defense. It just combos better. Alright, I'm gonna need a pause here to think about what to give Crixus. Alright, I thought about this for a while. I'm not sure what Crixus here is gonna end up doing. Maybe some sort of fearsome build, maybe not. I honestly don't know yet. He's going nimble for sure. There's a lot of options. Dodge is not bad. Once we pick up nimble, the dodge will give him a nice chunk of extra defense because he had pretty good starting initiative. Like, Crixus here, I wouldn't mind putting a little bit of extra initiative because he's going to go nimble anyway. His problem is he doesn't actually have stars in attack or defense, so his attack stats aren't going to be phenomenal. You can make up with it with backstabber or fast adaptation to a certain extent. You can give him a dagger with fast adaptation, backstabber. He can hit. Like, there's options. And then with a dagger and puncture and fearsome, like, that's interesting, right? That's an interesting idea. You could do some sort of polearm with quick hand shenanigans. And he has a bit of a fatigue problem right now. It's just hard for me to know what to make him, except I'm pretty sure I'm going to get Backstabber next level. So I'm going to give him Pathfinder right now. It's a perk to help manage fatigue and to help position, which I think is going to be very important on a character whose attack isn't the best, but who has some potential to tank hits and do some shenanigans as a supporting type character. That's what he is on the TV show. He's a supporting character in a way. Alright, we got Spartacus, we got Crixus, we got Gannicus. I redid their equipment. What I'm targeting is fatigue. I don't want anybody to have fatigue that's too low. I made sure Spartacus had the most fatigue of anyone because he has adrenaline. We want to be able to actually use that. And Crixus here with the biggest fatigue problems has the heaviest armor and the shield. Gotta remember here, Gannicus has dodge to help him out. Spartacus has naturally good defense. So Crixus is the weak link here in terms of defense. So I gave him the shield with the dagger. Gannicus has the mace. Don't forget he has a little higher attack here. So it's good to have higher attack on a harder hitting weapon like this mace. In the long run, I might switch him back to the dagger because it is very good in terms of initiative and fatigue. But if I had another dagger, I'd probably equip it on Crixus and keep the mace in the pocket or something. Yeah, but this is gonna have to do. All right, let's check out the city here, Hikma. And we don't know what the rest of the map looks like, but we do see this road. So let's see what's here in Hikma. Some contracts, some people we can hire, and an arena. Yes. Dozens of men mingle about their arena's entrance. Some stand stoically, not wishing to give any hint of their capabilities. Others, however, boast and brag with aplomb, either sincerely confident in their martial skills or hoping their bravado masks any holes in their game. A grizzled man, the master of the arena, holds up a scroll and taps it with a hook for a hand. The Alchemist called them, well, I can't even pronounce it. My tongue simply cannot shape itself to the word it requires specialized northern lexicography, and I have no time to narrow northern verbiage in a fruitless matter of mundane minutia. Do I look like a Phoenician to you? Let's just call them Nash Slashers. They're ghoulish cretins. It's 4 of them, and I've seen them eat men alive, so you best hope the Gilder is watching. I don't think he'll have any light for you in the belly of one of those beasts, so nachzehrers. When you're ready, put these on the 3 men who will be doing the fighting. This lets us know who to take into the pits. Anyone not wearing these will not be allowed in. Not you, not the Vizier, not even the Gilder. Maybe turn down. 4 nachzehrers. Can we beat that? 2 skulls? I think we can beat that. Are we 100% guaranteed to beat that? Because I don't actually want the run to end right here, but I think we should be fine. Wow, that's a lot of money. I accept. Okay, you can't take any other contracts. I am curious about something. Can you cancel this? Yes. But it's probably bad for your renown or something to cancel it. So, nachzehrers, huh? We don't have spears. That's fine. The nets. I don't know if we need the nets. This is going to be about positioning. I think we concentrate our DPS on one sector. Use Crixus to tank 2 of them. Use my other 2 character to deal with the other 2 nachzehrers, and yeah, let's do it. Let's give the crowd something to cheer for. Alright, I saw some dev previews of these arena battles. Ooh, okay. There is a tier 2. That's scary. Let's see. Sand. 2 AP and 6 fatigue. Huh, that's interesting. So you use up 24 fatigue to move. Wow, Pathfinder is so much better in this expansion. Because in the normal terrain, I'm pretty sure it's 4 fatigue. So you recover 15. So if you move 4 tiles normally, you basically use 1 fatigue. But here, you use 8 fatigue. No, 9 fatigue. That's a lot. Like, if you move 4 hexes like this, you use up 9 fatigue effectively. Because you recover 15, right? So 24. That's a lot. Wow, Pathfinder. Like, even a single use of Pathfinder can give you 9 fatigue back. Just, like, that's a brawny level perk. Not to mention all the other benefits it grants you. Okay, enough talk. Let's think about how we want to do this. Crixus here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might get swarmed, but that's okay. He can shield wall. I'm going to back Gannicus up. I'm going to back Spartacus up, but I'm going to leave Crixus. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm going to leave Crixus where he is. Interesting. Interesting. Obviously, killing the big one is really, really good. If I move Crixus here... I mean, this is a simple fight, but I gotta think about this. Battle Brothers is a game of positioning. It's like 70% positioning and thinking about who kills what in a battle, and like 30% about perks and builds and stuff like that. So, even though this is a simple fight on the surface, you gotta consider your options here. For instance, Crixus. His positioning is the key to the entire battle. Like, where Crixus goes is... I think I win in almost any case, but... like, it determines how much damage I take, basically. So, Crixus could go here. Shield wall. Next turn. This nachzehrer will move here. This one will go here. They would be... this one can attack me twice. These will each attack once. And it'll be kind of annoying, but not too bad. Crixus could go here. Now, each of these nachzehers would get 2 hits on me, which is not great. But I'll be able to shield wall, and I'll have good defense, and he has good armor. Furthermore, Spartacus and Gannicus can both move up. Spartacus able to adrenaline. We want to adrenaline here. We can burst this guy down almost to death. And we have total freedom of maneuver with everyone else if we move Crixus here. Plus, we won't have any resolve problems. We could actually inflict some resolve damage. If I move Crixus here, this nachzerer cannot move here and attack on the same turn. It has to move up here to fight Spartacus, Gannicus, this little guy is not going to do much to us. So our options really are the other options to move Crixus here, but I don't really see what that accomplishes. So it's to move here or to move here, right? These are our two options. And moving here, the advantage is clear, but the risk is also clear. Each of these gets a plus 10% chance to hit. They each get to swing twice on Crixus. That's pretty bad. On the other hand, if I move Crixus here, they're not going to get that bonus, and each of these three can only swing once. But how do I position my other characters, right? Gannicus will have to go here, and Spartacus will have to go here. They're going to attack. This guy and this guy can move up to attack Spartacus. This guy is probably going to move up to attack Gannicus, or to attack Crixus. Who has the better defense here? Gannicus has 26, Spartacus has 19. The problem is Gannicus cannot move there. He has to move here. So now that we visualize the battlefield, okay, so we move here, Gannicus goes there, Spartacus goes here. This one, this one. They will take 4 hits on Spartacus. We're going to be able to kill this thing, but each of these guys is going to be able to take 2 more hits on Spartacus. It actually feels more dangerous in my mind. And we could have morale problems. So, I'm going to move Crixus here, shield wall, tie these 3 guys up, and then use my other 2 characters to... this guy is real likely to move here, so we can burst him down. That's the type of analysis I do in every single battle. This is why I take like 20 minutes to do a fight that somebody would do in 5 minutes. But it matters in the bigger fights. And I've been out of practice. I haven't played this game for months. But now that I know what to do, the rest is simple. I'm not going to bother with the stun. Nice! Fractured elbow. I think that reduces his, whatchamacallit, defense. We need to use adrenaline. Shield wall. There's no way I get to go ahead of these guys in terms of initiative, so I might as well wait. If you end your turn immediately, you don't suffer... if you wait, you suffer a 25% initiative penalty. It's worth considering on brothers with good initiative, not on a guy with 36 initiative against nachzehrers. Now, this one's going to move here, right? He's going to try to eat. We might have to adrenaline again. Yep, see? He hit Spartacus, but it's fine. 22%. Crixus here can attack at least once. Now, he has an ability called Death Blow. Inflicts more damage against dazed, stunned, or trapped in net. Well, this guy doesn't have any of those, so I'm going to use the regular stab. Plus, I have the advantage, right, of getting more accuracy. So now, we shield wall with Crixus. There's no need to adrenaline now. Adrenaline lets me attack once next turn. It's not going to be able to kill one of these. So now they're rolling 17s. They barely breach my armor. I'm going to wait for the maximum surround. These guys move ahead of me anyway, so we might as well wait. Aha, and they're suffering morale penalties, right? Now that I can't shield wall anymore, might as well attack. 70% chance. It would just kill, so why not? So, a simple fight, right? But I think we did it in such a way that minimized the amount of damage I took. And that can matter, especially later on in the game. If I did it wrong, I think one of my characters could have actually suffered an injury or even died. So the way I did it here, I think, is basically optimal. I'm not quite sure how it could have been done better. But yeah, that was a fun little fight with a lot of analysis. I'll try to skip that sort of... Well, no. For the important fights, I think it's important to do analysis. That's going to be the theme of this run, besides making my men look fabulous. That was indeed a mighty fine show. The arena will be closed for today, but I could return tomorrow if I wanted. We got paid a lot of money for very little work, really. Oh, I need tools to repair. Alright, but yeah, that's the sort of fight. This is why I love Battle Brothers. It's about positioning and thinking through your turns and manipulating the order of battle. It's not about like clicking buttons. Or at least I would be super bored if that's what the game is about. In a way, what this really is Hannibal Simulator. I always thought of Battle Brothers as a simulator for like how to be a great general, how to utilize all of your units in the perfect way, like what you're given. Just like the famed Carthaginian general did. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Weaponsmith, Arena, Alchemist. This is a new shop. Wow, he sells some nice stuff here. The way potions work now is it's a consumable before battle. That's it's only 400 crowns for these things. Now that they're so much easier to use, they're a lot better. Huh. Acid flask? Wow, he sells good stuff here. Wait, what kind of food are my people eating? Dry lamb and wine? That sounds about right. That's interesting. Tempo, okay. Is there anything special? Nope. Weaponsmith. Just selling southern weapons. That's all very good. Marketplace. What do we got here? Tools. I actually need to buy a bit more tools. What is this? Incense. Huh. Alright, prices here are a little high, but you could buy incense and sell. Ooh, daggers. I might need to buy those. Nets. Love nets. But we already have two. There's a southern shield. A Dargra shield. Huh, it's not very sturdy. That's true. The round shields, I believe, are 15, but 24 durability. But this thing has more range defense, which is very good, but durability is less. Some interesting stuff. Composite bow. Huh. Well, lots of cool new items. I'm not going to be buying any items. Let's see what these contracts are. What is this? You find Hamdin ibn Jaffa of Kikma feeding a bird in a cage. The bird is a collage of colors, some of which you're not sure you have ever seen before. Suspecting your presence, or perhaps smelling it. We did just come from the arena. We did just kill 4 ghouls. Hamdin ibn Jaffa of Hikmah turns with a hint of disgust. You are scaring my bird, Crowling, so I'll make this brief for her sake. There are nomads roaming the peripheral of my lands. I need them destroyed. I'm sure a man of your station would be willing to undertake such a simple, easy task, huh? Yeah, I can make this problem disappear. I think I know an adequate compensation for your services. You'll be paid 370 crowns when this is done. So nomads are like the brigands of the south. We can fight some nomads, right? Maybe we can get more money for them. Alright, 370 it is. Drive out Noel, dusty walls east of Hikmah. I need to think about this a little bit. What's the other contract? This is a 2-skull. He wants me to deliver goods. Escort caravan. See, I don't want to do that. Not because I'm afraid of it, but because those tend to take too long to do in the early game. Well, if we're going to kill some nomads, aka brigands, we should hire some more guys. Who do we got here? Lots of shepherds. Butchers are good. Tailors are meh. This guy's indebted is a new background. They're kind of like slaves, basically. They're cheap, but he has no armor, he has no weapons. It's actually not great. I'd rather have a guy who actually has at least, even cloth armor is something. Alright, let's see what sort of weapons are for sale. There's a polearm, a pitchfork. Some real crappy armor. Some helmets. These helmets are expensive. They're 30 helmets, but 53. I mean, they look cool, I'll admit. A lot of this gear just looks awesome. I'm gonna buy 2 of the daggers. That's always gonna happen. Our Gladiators does have amazing gear, but I want 6 people, ideally. Even if 3 of them are just clutching daggers and sackcloths, I would still rather have more people. Peddlers are not good, but he has a dagger, so he comes with a dagger. That's something. Let's check out our new buddy here. Oh. Yes, 37 melee skill. Yeah, you're gonna clutch a dagger for us, buddy. He's asthmatic. You're not gonna hit anything, but you can take some hits for us. That's something. Take this butcher. Oh, now this is interesting. Very interesting indeed. He's not expendable. He's got good, and he's quick, right? Look at this. He has 112 with 1-star initiative. This guy is as good as Gannicus in terms of initiative. Obviously, his other stats are bad. Or not bad, but like not impressive. This is good. He's good. He's even gluttonous, so he could potentially become fat and be nimble. You're very solid. I'm gonna give you the quote-unquote assassin type build. That's what you really are. You're not a butcher, you're an assassin. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. I also think assassin is a new background. Who else we got? I want to hire one more guy. Tailors are bad. Shepherds can be okay. You're nothing special. Alright. Let's give my best character the helmet. Give you a dagger. All 3 guys are going to be clutching daggers. You're going to stay in the back line. We'll keep that cleaver around. We have no more money, right? That's not true. We can buy a pitchfork. Drive out the nomads at dusty walls east of Hikmah. Yes, let's do this. I am actually gonna buy that pitchfork. Wait, what time of day is it? Oh, if I buy the pitchfork, I can't pay my guys. Now, these 3 gladiators, these 3 gladiators, they can't ever desert me, right? I'm pretty sure they can't ever desert me. But if I don't pay them, are they going to get so upset that their morale tanks? It's possible. That would be bad. Let's... I don't want to test it out. Alright, I can't make payroll, but it should hopefully pay in order of these 3 gladiators first, and then the sort of new recruits. And if they get upset, I don't care. I don't care if we don't pay them. We technically can't make payroll, but let's go ahead to this dusty walls. I want to see what happens when you can't make payroll. This is going to be new to me. Should be able to get my equipment repaired in time. I'm pretty sure the way it works, by the way, is you'll still pay some of your characters, but one of them won't get paid. Like, it's not like nobody gets paid. Huh, why didn't the payroll thing... Oh, does day 1 not count? Like, do I not have to pay people on day 1? That's nice. That's a neat little detail. Alright, well, in the next video, we're gonna do this fight. Thank you for watching. Until next time.